for three. 49ers back on top by 3 as Kittle and Garoppolo talk about what could have been on third down. Instead, 13-10, San Francisco.
So you got Bud Light?
Back there.
Bud Light made a seltzer?
Wait, Bud Light made a seltzer?
I wonder what it tastes like.
Only one way to find out. What are the taste buds saying?
Tastes great. No Bud Light, just hard seltzer with a hint of fruit flavor.
Light and refreshing. It says light and refreshing.
Let's get that instead.
Wait. Post Malone doesn't drink seltzer. We drink Bud Light. Everybody knows that.
Why not try something new?
Bud Light. Seltzer. Bud Light.
Seltzer.
Bud Light.
Well, season 1 was much better than season 2.
Guys, we're incredibly rich. Let's get both.
I'll get both. You got any pretzels?
Bud Light Seltzer. Unquestionably good.
Little Caesar's Delivery. That's the best thing since sliced bread.
We got a problem. There's a new best thing.
New ideas. Go.
Travel size bread.
Sparkle bread.
Bread cuts.
Dear Lord.
Run the numbers.
And the numbers.
Run them again.
Sliced bread is toast.
This is not happening. Everything is fine.
Little Caesar's Delivery. Best thing since sliced
bread. I know.
America's best value, now delivered.
Pizza.
Make your move, cowboy.
I got the horses in the bag. Horse stock is attached. Head is matted black. Got the bushes black to match. Riding on a horse. Ha, you can whip your Porsche. I've been in the valley. You ain't been up off that porch. Now, can't nobody tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Can't nobody tell me nothing.
Who got next?
New Doritos Cool Ranch just got cooler.
I ain't dancing.
Aerial coverage provided by Bud Light Seltzer. This city has been lit up all week long. Great host city for the Super Bowl as the big game is played here for the 11th time. 13-10 San Francisco after Robbie Gould just knocked one through. 49ers now have come up with field goals on their first possessions of each half. Here's Hardman. Turns on the Jets and can't make it to the 20. A flag flies. Elijah Lee made the tackle and a 15-yard return.
These kick coverage teams have been good for both teams.
Coming into this game, Andy Reid told us he thought he had the advantage as far as special teams for these two clubs is concerned. That hasn't showed itself yet.
During the return, holding, receiving team number 13. Passes it to the goal. First down.
So that pushes him back, and we've seen some plays, Troy, from Patrick Mahomes, but we haven't seen Patrick Mahomes light it up, be that dynamic outside the pocket, throw it deep downfield quarterback that we've watched really throughout January, and we're waiting to see it here in February.
Well, they only have one pass over 11 yards completion, and that was the 28-yarder to Sammy Watkins. Hasn't been much down the field. He's gotten the ball out of his hands, and I know Chris Myers, in talking with Andy Reid, said they haven't had the shots. They've had chances to take the shots.
Here's Mahomes out of the pocket, looking for somewhere to go, and he finds his man Watkins. Sammy Watkins takes it up to the 29. A gain of 19 yards where Sherman brought him down.
Well, the inside pass rush, it affords Mahomes then to get outside on the edge. And these receivers, they are really good, probably the best in the league in going and finding a spot. You see Sammy Watkins, how he continues to, with the #1 third down offense, converting 47%. And here they are tonight, just 1 for 6. Now, they've converted a couple fourth downs, but the 49ers, they have won this down, and usually you win this down, you win the game.
3rd and 6. Mahomes floats. Watkins, first down. A 9-yard completion to Sammy Watkins, coming off a big game in the AFC Championship against Tennessee.
You see the block by Damian Williams. He takes out D Ford. And so it just kind of buys a little more time, getting Mahomes out on the corner, threatening the defense. You know, Mahomes didn't have a lot of runs this year. He didn't have a lot of yards. Now Juszczyk, he comes across and takes on Chris Jones right there. And now, yeah, he's laying on some bodies. It looks like he is able to get across. They use some of that aggressiveness by the Chiefs against them. It's a heck of a drive coming off of that interception by Fred Warner. And capitalizing with 7 points if they make this extra point.
13th touchdown overall, 12th rushing touchdown over the last 9 games for Raheem Mostert. The young man from Florida turned down a surfing sponsorship at the age of 14. Played receiver initially at Purdue, switched to running back, made the 49ers because of his work on special teams. He's got 5 touchdowns over the last 2 games. The Chiefs got 3 points off the Garoppolo pick. The 49ers just got 7 off the Mahomes interception and lead by 10.
Baby!
Coming.
Alexa, turn down the thermostat.
Okay, turning down thermostat.
Ready. Here we go. What do you think people did before Alexa?
Alexa, turn the temperature down 2 degrees. Thank you, dear.
Alexa, tell me a joke.
Jokes. God, you think I know loads? Look at me.
Next. News. Get your news here.
Alex, what's today's news?
Doesn't matter. It's all fake.
Al, play that song I like. Al, next song.
Lexi, tell us something interesting. Okay. The Earth is flat, and a witch stole his pants.
Maximus, send this message to Prince Constantine.
Alicia, remind me to delete those tapes.
Yes, Mr. President. I ain't deleting.
Yeah, I don't know what people did before Alexa.
Alexa, play my favorite song.
Swing it up, over your head, through your legs. Thrust your pelvis. Engage the glutes.
We should go. Working outside. Come on, man. You just gotta see the lighter side of this.
Oh, this is it. This is how I die.
Y'all ready for this?
Still got it, Jimmy.
Ready for this?
Work it.
Snail, jellyfish.
You guys want to switch sides now?
We're good. Crush me, robots. So proud I can squat you.
I feel great.
Little sore.
I'm cold.
The Kansas City Chiefs have been comeback masters so far in this postseason. They're down by 10. They trailed by 10 twice in the AFC Championship game to the Tennessee Titans. Trailed 24-0 in the first half against Houston and led 28-24 by halftime. So they're more than capable in a 20-10 ball game. Beyonce, Jay-Z are in attendance tonight. Kevin Hart, John Hamm, Josh Charles, Liev Schreiber, one of the best voiceover guys in the history of the world, one of the best voices and most important voices in the history of the world, Sir Paul McCartney, and Rupert Murdoch, Jerry Hall, Lachlan Murdoch. Star-studded event here, Super Bowl 54 in Miami Gardens. Flushed out to his right and just has to throw it away.
That's that four-man rush we talked about, and that's on the other end. They're playing just a single high safety. There's only been one pass attempt. You see right here, here's Jimmy Ward in the middle. On the outside, the corners, Mosley and Sherman, they're playing over the top, and they're just not going to give up anything deep. Only one pass attempt by Mahomes over 20 yards in this ball game, and that was the 28-yarder they completed to Sammy Watkins.
Second down and 10. Handoff to Williams. Nice run on second and 10. Got 5. K'Wan Williams on the stop. Chris Myers, you sensing some frustration setting in down there?
Absolutely, Joe. Tyrann Mathieu, after that 49er touchdown drive, came over to the Chiefs sideline. He was really upset. Sat down, got up, steaming hot, yelling. Defensive coordinator Steven Spagnuolo had to calm him down. Chris Jones eventually came over, just saying, tighten things up. Mathieu was the guy chosen last night to address the team as they got ready for today's game. One of their emotional leaders who's upset right now.
Third down and 5. Mahomes chased by Bosa, gets away and dives for what is close to first down yardage, and they've given it to him. First down, Kansas City on the run by Patrick Mahomes.
Well, that's Eric Armstead for San Francisco. He collapses the pocket, but he doesn't maintain outside. Watch right here. He gets up the field, but he pushes in, and he allows Mahomes then the corner. And Mahomes has shown time after time here in recent weeks his ability to do this, and that was a huge third down conversion for Kansas City. All the momentum with the 49ers. They're moving the ball offensively. They could ill afford to punt the ball right back to San Francisco if they failed to make that.
On first down, Mahomes throws low and behind Watkins.
Now, that was Mahomes' worst throw of the day. He had Sammy Watkins. A lot of attention paid to Kelsey. Tyreek Hill's going to get a lot of attention, and any number of guys after that can step up on any given play. But Sammy Watkins has kind of been the guy that's been targeted for some of these bigger plays. Here they come.
Williams coming with a blitz. Pass is caught by Kelsey. Spins. And then may have given up the first down. Looked like he would have had it, then started to go backward. Lost his balance and gets only 9.
He's so good and so tough and trying to... Yeah, you're right. It's he's just short where the spot is. These tight ends, they're fun to watch. The two best in the game got a lot of attention throughout the year and obviously all week coming into this game.
Third down and 1. Direct snap to Kelsey. He keeps and gets it. A gain of 2. As we've seen now 2 direct snaps in this ball game by the Kansas City offense. That one to big Travis Kelsey at 6'5", 260.
He was running the option there, and he had a chance. He had a pitch man also. And then had visions of the wishbone.
That's going to do it for the first 3 quarters. Kansas City on the move, down by 10. Fourth quarter coming up with this Super Bowl. Fox Super Bowl Sunday returns after this from your local Fox station.
Yeah, I'll never forget that night. I was still playing with the 49ers, and my wife walks up after the game. They told me that my cousin Corey had been killed. Corey broke down on the side of the road, and a plainclothes police officer pulled up. Then this guy starts screaming. All you hear from there is 3 shots.
Why's my son gone today? Why?
He would give you his shirt. He would be cold just to keep you warm.
This officer was in plain clothes. Corey had no way of knowing who he was.
There's just some things that are bigger than football. And I felt like starting a players' coalition and affecting change in this country was one of those things. We focused on police-community relations, education and economic advancement, and criminal justice reform. Had it not been for the work that we do, Corey's death would have been in vain. The best way to inspire change is to be it.
Where's Daddy? Where'd he go?
The 2020 Nissan Rogue. With available Nissan Safety Shield 360. This is all-around protection. Now get a low $199 per month lease on the 2020 Rogue or the 2020 Nissan Altima.
There's nothing quite like it.
The goosebumps when the engines rev.
The bass line in your chest.
The thunder of 300,000.
The taste of ice-cold milk. Pure speed. Pure speed. That feeling.
That feeling!
That May feeling.
Join Beershell Edmay on Fox 59 News Point at 11.
Super Bowl 54 MVP voting is now open. Go to NFL.com/MVP on your mobile device and vote now, and don't miss the Disney Parks MVP Award presentation during the postgame show. 49ers have put up 17 straight points in this game, lead by 10. First down, Kansas City at their own 46. Mahomes out to his left. Throws across his body and incomplete and nearly picked by Quan Alexander. I guess in some ways Kansas City has San Francisco right where they want them. In the divisional against the Texans, they were down 24-0. Led at the half, and in the championship game against the Titans 2 times trailed by 10 and won that ball game handily, and this one was an opportunity missed by Quan Alexander.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they've got him where they want him, but they're not intimidated by being down 10. Even though they haven't had the big plays, they can hit you with them at any time.
Here's one complete. Tyreek Hill for the first down. And a gain of 14 as he worked against Emmanuel Mosley. Hill 5 catches, 44 yards. That was his longest catch of the game. Mahomes keeps, steps up, throws to Williams out of the backfield. Tackle missed. What a catch and run. Quan Alexander couldn't bring him down, and a 13-yard play is the result to Damian Williams.
They're trying to get the ball to Tyreek Hill. Pretty good route by him, and Mahomes gets flushed a little bit, and then he gets the ball out here to Williams, and those are the plays you just have to be able to make. Quan Alexander, he misses him, and he's got the sideline to help him. And so what should have been a minimal gain ends up being a first down.
Alexander missed 8 games with a torn pec. They thought he was finished when he went down on Halloween against Arizona. Came back for the playoffs.
They got something down here with Cole Hardman on Richard Sherman.
Mahomes is swallowed up for the sack by Buckner. And a loss of 9. As that defensive front steps up for San Francisco.
Yeah, there was nothing good about this play, and I'm not sure what Mahomes was trying to do. You know, they fake it like they're going to toss it to Kelsey, and I don't know where he's running off to. He had the edge again. There was no contain, you know, by San Francisco out to his left side, but it seems like whenever they've got something going, the 49ers have been able to come up with a negative play against this offense.
Third sack of the night for San Francisco. Now Mahomes slides through. Turns it into a big gain as he broke a couple of tackles. Both T. Ford and Forrest Buckner missed tackles along the way.
That's where it is so difficult when you're rushing 4 guys to both contain on the edges and then stay within those inside lanes and keeping Mahomes from taking it. You can see what happens. That opens up, and then he runs and is able to turn this into now a very manageable third down.
Got 13 yards, 3rd and 6. Mahomes pass behind and picked. Intercepted by the 49ers. Off the arm of Tyreek Hill and into the arms of Tarvarius Moore. The throw behind the receiver Hill. And the 49ers have their second takeaway of this ball game. And that stops the drive in its tracks.
Okay.
Save yourselves.
So, this is Adam.
Critter's got an ugly mouth.
That's not its mouth.
Oh, I just had this washed.
You guys go! I can't sit!
Get in, Brian.
Thanks, Mom.
Hey.
Howdy. Again?
Go wherever they need you. The all-new Highlander. Toyota. Let's go places.
How about no?
No.
No way.
Come on, no.
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 Only Discover has no annual fee on any card.
It's time.
Wanda, welcome home.
Vision residents.
I'm gonna burn this place to the ground.
Yes!
Yes? Yes?
Yes, sure.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, no problem.
Yes.
Yes, 1,000 times yes.
Discover, accepted at over 95% of places in the U.S.
I'm here to talk to you about something very serious, and it is serious. Look how serious they look. It's called football withdrawal syndrome. Football releases endorphins in your brain, and when there's no more football, there's no more endorphins.
Science.
You may have what we call in the medical profession the not-so-goods.
So what's the cure, Doc?
Watching football wouldn't hurt.
Watching football wouldn't hurt.
Wouldn't hurt.
Two of the all-time greats, 2 Hall of Famers. Joe Montana, 4-time Super Bowl champion. Steve Young, the MVP of Super Bowl 29 through 6 touchdown passes. Last time the 49ers won the Super Bowl 25 years ago, and that happened here. 49-26 win over the Chargers. 49ers take over after the interception and hand to Mostert. And Mostert on first down gets 6. Back to the interception by Moore.
Yeah, well, Jaquaski Tart, he's right here. He's going to come. He's looking up anything that's coming inside, but he's going to get a hit. Tyreek Hill, as if he catches it, but a ball, if it's on the money. Of course, Robert Saleh, he's liking what he's seeing, but if that ball's on the money from Mahomes, that's a first down. It was just a throw that was behind him, and then Tarvarius Moore comes up with the play, and hey, we all know what's happening right now. Kyle Shanahan is going to run this ball right down their throat if they let him.
Garoppolo Kate's pass is caught on a sliding grab by Kittle. After the first career interception by Tarvarius Moore, all of a sudden, in a blink, the 49ers are out near their own 38.
Yeah, we came into this second half, Joe, talking about the decision by Kyle Shanahan to not take the timeout, and maybe he was a little conservative with how he handled that. But this second half, Jimmy Garoppolo, he has been on fire. He has made throws, most of them, off of the play action, and he's gotten the ball to the playmakers, and he's been really good.
Thrown only 3 incompletions, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, and the handoff to Mostert gets 1.
Now starting to get a little bit chippy out there, as you would expect right now. The Chiefs, with 10 minutes and 20 seconds and counting, it's a critical drive for them right now. Obviously, they got to make a stop, but they got to make a stop now.
The 18 completions more in this game for Garoppolo than he had over the 2 previous playoff games combined. And the win over the Vikings and the win over the Packers. 2nd and 9. Garoppolo throws, pass too high, incomplete for Deebo Samuel.
Well, the Chiefs brought a blitz, and that's what threw off the timing and the accuracy by Garoppolo. That's Anthony Hitchens, and he comes in on the blitz and forces Garoppolo's trying to get it out, and the ball sailed on him. So this is it here for Kansas City. They need to come up with a big play here on 3rd down and get the ball back to Mahomes and company. We'll see if Steve Spagnuolo decides to bring some pressure and force the ball out of Garoppolo's hands quickly.
Penalty flag on the play. Looked like it might have been a false start, and it is.
False start. Offense number 74. 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
It's against Joe Staley, who has been in and out of this ball game with a hand issue, making his 7th straight start. Had a broken leg earlier in the year, then a dislocated finger. A 6-time Pro Bowler who was part of that 2012 Super Bowl losing team to the Ravens. Now in his 13th year. And his team up by 10. 3rd down and 14. Garoppolo is going to be forced out and then shoved out of bounds. No penalty flag as Rashad Felton made the play, and it's 4th down.
4th down, made a stop. It looked to me, Joe, like Kansas City got an early start. I halfway expected to maybe see a flag. Either that or just timed it perfectly coming off the ball. But Garoppolo one-on-one with a chance to maybe make someone miss. Unable to do it, but the Chiefs do their job and force the punt.
Rashad Fenton, who's from Miami Gardens, Florida, which is where we're sitting right now, made the force out. And the punt, first 49er punt of the game by Wisnowski. Nelson snaps it. Wisnowski hits it. End over end. Hardman with a fair catch at his own 17. There's that near false start. No penalty flag on the play. Chiefs get it down 10.
Hey, Mama, what's up?
Did you switch my service from Verizon to T-Mobile?
Yep. T-Mobile has the only nationwide 5G.
Well, Mr. Know-it-all, let's see if you right about that.
Mama. Hey, Mama, I'm working.
It works at the pie shop.
T-Mobile's 5G works inside and out. Hey, what you need, Mama? I'm trying to watch the game with my boys.
It works in the park.
Okay. You're driving me crazy.
I was just calling you to say thank you.
Tonight after the Super Bowl, TV's #1 show is back with an all-new season.
The biggest by far.
And Fox Wednesday, the guessing continues.
You came out and blew my mind.
An all-new Masked Singer. Then it's the premiere of Lego Masters.
Yippee-ki-yay, Lego Masters.
A competition series that's unbricking believable.
My wildest dream come true.
How dramatic
Oh my God.
is this?
It's a Fox Fun for All.
Boom! I dropped the imaginary mic.
An all-new Masked Singer, followed by the series premiere of Lego Masters, this Wednesday on Fox.
The NFL season is 17 weeks, 32 teams, 256 games, plus preseason and playoffs. That's over 50,000 plays. Like this one, each generating thousands of data points that can help the NFL understand player health and safety like never before. With Amazon Web Services technology, we'll simulate in-game scenarios millions of times to pinpoint where and how we can advance player safety. And that's building a better game.
Tonight's game is sponsored by T-Mobile, the first, largest, and only nationwide 5G network.
Welcome back to Super Bowl 54 at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Aerial coverage provided by Budweiser. Chiefs running low on possessions now, the rest of the way down by 10, taking over with under 9 to go at their own 17. And they start with a run. Williams hops out of bounds at the 20. Play made by Richard Sherman. And as we welcome you back inside the broadcast booth, Joe and Troy, and you said during the break this game is far from over.
Yeah.
History should tell us that that's the case.
Yeah, and watching the Kansas City Chiefs all year should tell you that as well, along with the 49ers. There's still a lot of moments left in this one.
Mahomes out to his left is going to run out of bounds with a first down. Patrick Mahomes with 2 interceptions over his last 8 throws. He had gotten up to 163 postseason pass attempts without a pick.
Now they're going to the hurry up as you would expect. Clock right now is what they're working against.
Pass is low but caught. That's a 9-yard gain by Tyreek Hill. Emmanuel Mosley was there.
Well, you come into this game after looking at it all week, the matchups as to how this thing's going to play out, and you know, a big play offense and then a defense that's very stingy, number one, in limiting the big plays down the field, and the 49ers defensively have won that battle.
First down carry for a couple of yards by Damian Williams. Nick Bosa was there for San Francisco. So far, this 49er defense, they've allowed 10 points. They have 2 interceptions, 3 sacks. Bosa with one of them, and he checks out in some pain.
You know, here's one-on-one at the top, and
False start. Offense number 76. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
you know, these looks, and I know Andy Reid, in talking with Chris Myers, there's the false start, says that you know, they're just not there. Sometimes when you've got one-on-one, especially with Tyreek Hill, he's one-on-one with Emmanuel Mosley. Now, Mosley's off, But there's a lot of things to be thrown when you've got a guy playing that type position.
Mahomes throws, pass is incomplete. Hill the target, Mosley there. That's where Mahomes went with it, but not down the field.
Yeah, now that time they did move the safety. They gave him a little bit of help. So they helped out with Mosley, but there is someone single covered down the field with an opportunity to make a play. There's been times when Richard Sherman has been out there one-on-one. They just have not been able to get the route along with the coverage to where it's been a favorable look for Mahomes. But it's soft right now.
2nd and 15. Mahomes steps into it. Pass is caught by Hill. And he's got a first down. Tyreek Hill, good for 16 yards, and the Chiefs want to hurry it up.
Well, look at the look. I mean, these guys are scared to death of that speed, and there's all this field, and yet he has no ability to catch it and stay on the move.
Here's a challenge by Kyle Shanahan. Mahomes and company rushed up to the line to make sure that there wouldn't be a challenge. Kyle Shanahan throws the red flag as he and the 49ers
San Francisco's
believe this
challenging
ball
the
was
ruling on the
trapped.
field of a completed pass. Timeout.
Now it sure looks like a trap there.
We'll take a break, come back, and get the call. A challenge by the 49ers.
They call us typical Americans. Maybe because we live typical American lives. Like this typical American, showing off his strength. So typical. Look at him, touching other people's things. Always so competitive. Typical Americans, showing up uninvited. Removing their clothes in public. Yelling and being loud. Just look at them, thinking they can save the world. Typical Americans, always celebrating with their typical American beer. So, next time someone labels you typical, show them what typical can do.
Football really does bring everyone together.
Hey, where can I warm the chili?
Thanks to Old Spice, I'm impossibly dry.
This is not good. We need backup.
Oh,
That's not what I meant. Let's bring in the muscle.
Woo! Quick! The quicker picker-upper!
Everybody hurry!
I love Olay. It's the best, right?
My hand is clean. Oh yeah, I'm Charmin clean.
Febreze.
When we all come together, it's amazing what we can do.
The Daytona 500. This isn't just another race. It's a run at history. February 16th on Fox. Tonight's game is sponsored by Michelob Ultra. Enjoy responsibly.
During the break, they overturned the call. It's a successful challenge by Kyle Shanahan because of that. The ball on the ground, no clean catch. Tyreek Hill was wide open, and Patrick Mahomes just couldn't get it to him.
He's not played well, Joe. He's missed some open guys. He's had interceptions as a result of it, and that should have been his easiest completion of the night.
Instead, it's 3rd and 15. Chiefs need some Mahomes magic. Launches down the middle. Hill open, caught. And they get it. Kansas City, the big play of 44 yards, pressured by Buckner.
Joe,
and Mahomes gets it downfield finally.
He gets the pressure down the field all the way on Jimmy Ward, and once you threaten him, he's one-on-one on the safety. Now, you got to have time in the pocket in order to deliver that throw, and he got it. He hung in there. I think it was Bosa who was maybe coming off the edge to his left, but he had time. Line held up. Huge play on third down.
Now one toward the end zone and incomplete for Hill. That 44-yard completion to Tyreek Hill, who needs to catch his breath on the sideline. The longest play of this Super Bowl so far.
Yeah, I think he had to wait on it. I think it was DeForest Buckner that actually was the one who applied the pressure. But look at that. I mean, if you're Jimmy Ward, you've got Tyreek Hill who runs a 4.2, and he's barreling down on you, and the quarterback has time in the pocket. I mean, you're starting to get a little nervous. Then he comes out of that, and he goes to the sideline. We kept waiting for that. And I don't care how much you want to try to play coverage. They're playing soft there. If you don't get to the quarterback, they have those chances.
Second down and 10. Mahomes out to his right. Throws it away. More pressure by Armstead and Bosa this time. And that'll bring up third down and 10.
Well, they're in a good position right here, Joe. I mean, they're in field goal range, and they're going to need a field goal, two-possession game. They can cut this to a one-possession game. Mahomes, here at 3rd and 10, he's just got to be smart with the football. One-on-one at the bottom.
Pass is floated. End zone and incomplete, but a flag. Kelsey covered by Tarvarius Moore.
They lock up across the board one-on-one, and Tarvarius Moore, he never turns around, tries to make a play on the ball. That's I'm a little surprised by that call by Robert Saleh.
The foul occurred in the end zone. The ball plays at the 1-yard line. Automatic first down.
Yeah.
Mike, what did you see there?
Clear defensive pass interference. He turns, not plays the ball into the body. Pretty easy, if there is an easy pass interference call to make.
20-yard penalty of first down. First and goal. Pass open. Touchdown. Kelsey. Chiefs are back in it.
Go play action, and that's just too tough on the defense down here on the goal line, and that's a heck of a job. All set up. The 3rd and long, and then they get the big play down the field to Tyreek Hill. Great job by that offensive line, holding up and giving Mahomes time to make that throw.
4th touchdown catch of this postseason for Travis Kelsey. The 44-yarder to Tyreek Hill set it up. And this is a 3-point game. Travis Kelsey found his way all alone into the end zone. They celebrate back in KC. Super Bowl 54, a 3-point affair.
I remember loving football from day one. I wrote this a long time ago. I don't know how old I was. I hope someday I will be on a real football team. I'm Katie Sowers, offensive assistant coach for the San Francisco 49ers.
Bring it up! Bring it up!
I always knew I wanted to be a coach. My dad was a coach. I never saw an opportunity in football because I'd never seen a female coach before.
Let's run it again! Run it again! Let's go!
People tell me that people aren't ready to have a woman lead, but these guys have been learning from women their whole lives. Moms, grandmas, teachers.
Then the shovel comes as a first read.
We have all these assumptions about what women do in life and what men do.
I'm glad my daughter's old enough to see this and understand how significant it is.
I'm not trying to be the best female coach. I'm trying to be the best coach.
There we go. Exactly.
All it takes is one. All it takes is one, and then it opens the door for so many.
What's your emergency?
Daddy, I'm scared.
We'll be safe here. I'll protect you, I promise. Stay in the tub. Don't get out no matter what.
What is happening?
Everybody's back!
Ball back! Ball back!
Okay, campers, rise and shine. It's Groundhog Day. And don't forget your booties, because it's cold out there today.
Phil? Hey, Phil!
No, not you.
It's me, Ned Ryerson!
Okay, little fella, good job.
That's different.
Good job. Hey! He got the groundhog!
Phil?
Hey, you're going to freeze to death. Who cares? See you tomorrow.
Don't say your hair too long.
Safety first.
He got the groundhog! Phil!
It's not personal. It's just a game. Not a bad day, huh? I don't know where we parked. I was following you.
Well, here at the very end of the NFL's centennial season, Commissioner Roger Goodell here in Miami Gardens seeing a thrilling Super Bowl 54. 3-point game now, and San Francisco about to get it back. James just outside the end zone. Inches short of the 20. Knocked down by Ben Neiman. Time for tonight's Next Gen Stats powered by AWS. And we look at the play-action pass Troy for Jimmy Garoppolo and what he's done off it in this game. 12 out of 14 with one of his touchdowns and a 127.1 rating. And he used play-action more than any quarterback in the NFL this season.
Yeah, it's a staple of the Kyle Shanahan offense everywhere that he has been. And it's been when Garoppolo's at his best really all year long. I'm not surprised by those numbers.
Here is Mostert to the left. Takes it up to the 25 and a gain of 5 where Derek Nottie knocked him down. Garoppolo 18 of 22 overall. 195, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Leading by 3.
We talked about it. I mean, if they're able to pick up those kinds of yards, then Kyle Shanahan's going to stick with it. But the last time I said that when they picked up a nice gain on first down, they came out on second down and went play action off of it.
Garoppolo has it batted down by Chris Jones. And now third down.
That's just a really great job by a really great player, and knowing he's not getting there, getting his hands up. That quick passing game in the middle. Hey, this is a key third down right now for both of these teams. And what is Kyle Shanahan going to draw up? And will Spagnuolo bring some heat? Looks like they may bring it from over here.
Third down, Garoppolo throws, not there. Incomplete. Neiman got pressure, and it's fourth down.
They bring 6 rushers. They bring Daniel Sorensen. He's reading on the back. He hangs in to protect. And then Neiman, he hits the gap right inside, affecting the throw. That's a great job by this Chiefs defense.
As they force their first 3 and out with 5:18 to go.
If they're able to get any kind of return off of this, they're going to have excellent field position.
Cole Hardman, the rookie, averaged over 9 yards per punt return during the regular season. End over end. And at the 35, hauled in by Hardman. 40-yard punt, nothing on the return. The fair catch by the rookie Hardman, and here is Patrick Mahomes.
Yes, he is. Here he is. And, it has not been a pretty night for him. But when he had to make the play on 3rd and 15, he makes it. He gets the penalty, the pass interference on 3rd and 10. And now, with all that being said and all that has happened, he finds himself with 5 minutes to play and only down 3.
Safe throw to Hill, looking for blocks. Tyreek Hill gets 5. Patrick Mahomes has rallied the Chiefs to wins. They've been down by double digits 4 times this regular season and postseason combined.
They got Tyreek Hill right now on Richard Sherman with no help.
Pressure. Mahomes gets away. Pass is caught. First down. The tight end Kelsey. Gain of 9.
This is Patrick Mahomes doing a great job of keeping the play alive, being able to step up. It's one thing to have edge pressure, but if there's nobody inside, that's the result.
Here's Hill. Can't get around Sherman. Richard Sherman with a strong tackle and a gain of just 3.
Right now, you can kind of feel it, right? That the 49ers they're reeling a little bit. Andy Reid and Pat Mahomes, they've got them on their heels, and they went to that hurry-up offense on that previous possession, and now they're slowing things down a little bit and hoping that they can wind this thing down, punch it into the end zone with not much time, if any, left.
Second down and 7. Mahomes. Watkins. What a throw. Sammy Watkins out of bounds near the 11.
Well, Damian Williams, he comes over. He picks up the blitz by K'Wan Williams, and it's one-on-one then against Richard Sherman with Sammy Watkins, and Richard Sherman one-on-one is just not going to run with him. They've had those chances at other times tonight. They just have not taken the shot. But now they get the one-on-one on Sherman, and with the blitz, safety working to the middle. That was a heck of a throw also by Mahomes.
They marked him out at the 10. Brings up 1st and goal. Mahomes will run out of bounds inside the 5. Kyle Shanahan and the 49ers put up 17 straight points, led by 10. Now the lead is 3, and it is hanging in the balance.
Kyle Shanahan, he's already working on that call sheet on what he's going to come back with. He's just assuming that the Chiefs are going to come away with a touchdown, and how much time is he going to have left, and what does he like on that call sheet?
Mahomes keeps, gets popped, and then spins, knocked down at the 5 by Jaquiski Tartt. And that was a heavy hit, a loss of 1.
Well, you're not kidding. Jaquiski Tartt, he comes up, and that's a couple times now. I'm not real sure what Patrick Mahomes is trying to do.
Now 3rd down and goal.
Here's Kelsey. This is their biggest target down here in the red zone. He's working against Richard Sherman.
Mahomes throws, pass, caught. Williams, touchdown. Kansas City jumps on top.
Yeah, it's close, Joe. That right foot comes out of bounds. Where's the ball before that happens?
Well, they'll look at it every possible way, as right now this is the go-ahead touchdown in the 4th quarter of a Super Bowl. He reached, got it across the goal line, but it looked like that right foot might have been out. Here's another look. Haven't seen anything definitive, however, to overturn the call on the field.
Yeah, I agree. There's just nothing really just straight down the line to know, if the tip of that ball is, if it hits any part of that front white line. I don't know that there's going to be anything there that they're going to be able to overturn it.
And this play officially under review.
Pretty good design play, though, there. I circled Travis Kelce, and he pushes up, and it allows Williams then to be able to get the ball with some room to run.
You see the right foot already on the boundary. As they try to piece this together. Remember, that was a third down play. Mike?
Well, Joe, I look at this one and say, man, it is so close to call, which so many of them there are involving the pylon. Is the ball breaking the plane? You need that shot down the line. The closest one down the line here, you can see the tip of the ball just has to break the plane, and the foot is down out of bounds, but it's that point. I just don't think, again, this doesn't look to me to be clear enough to overturn.
It was third down and goal, so if this call's overturned and they move it outside the goal line, it would be fourth down.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands. Touchdown.
Kansas City officially on top. And Patrick Mahomes on that drive went 5 for 5, 60 yards and a touchdown. For Damian Williams, his 10th career postseason touchdown, tied for second among active players now. They call him Playoff Damian. And he took the throw and was just able to get it in. And this is a 4-point game with 2:44 left.
Well, we talked about it, Joe, coming out there down 10 points, and we've seen it. You see the celebration there in the Hunt's suite, and you can't let up. You just cannot let up against this group. I mean, think about it. Kyle Shanahan challenges the call, the Tyreek Hill catch that's incomplete, brings up 3rd and long, and it looked like you're thinking, okay, well, are they going to go for it if they don't make it on 4th down? Instead, they get the huge play then down the field to Tyreek Hill, and it was game on at that point.
Well, the Chiefs now put up 14 straight after the 49ers scored 17 straight, and the focus, the spotlight falls back on the other side. Jimmy Garoppolo.
Tell you what, though, don't go to sleep on Jimmy Garoppolo. Think back to that Saints game. Now, he only had to get him down the field for a field goal. He didn't have a whole lot of time to work with. He's got plenty of time, only now he's got to come away with a touchdown. And, for that narrative all week, for the last 2 weeks, actually, about not wanting to expose him, the running game, he gets a chance to put all that to bed.
James brings it from the goal line and can't get to the 20. Knocked down just across the 15-yard line by Byron Pringle, who's been all over the place on special teams for the Chiefs.
Yeah, I don't think you can say enough for the special teams unit for the Kansas City Chiefs in their kick coverage teams. I mean, they've been really good.
This drive will start at the 15-yard line. For the 49ers, it's 1st down and 85.
That's right. It's a good way to put it.
With all 3 of their timeouts, Mostert cuts upfield. Good start to this possession. Already out to the 32. Fuller made the tackle, but not before 17 yards.
Chiefs pretty soft in coverage, soft with the linebackers, and we've seen it so many times when, of course, they got 3 timeouts. They don't have to abandon the run, but Kyle Shanahan knows how good they are in that department, and they can pick up just as many yards on the ground. We've seen it than they do in the air.
And with the play being shut down with just over 2 minutes to go, looked like there might have been movement before the snap.
Ball start. Offense number 17. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
So they'll reset the game clock and take it back outside 2 minutes to 2:02.
They called that on Emmanuel Sanders.
And it was. Picked up in October from the Broncos.
Yeah, he was reacting to Frank Clark and got called for the penalty.
First down and 15, Garoppolo, Kittle. And he's able to lower his shoulder, get a couple of extra yards. Didn't need to go out of bounds with a 2-minute warning coming up, and he gets 8 with 1:56 remaining in the ball game. 24-20, Chiefs on top. Super Bowl 54.
Yo, everybody in chat, type 1 if you guys can hear me.
Who'd you expect? I don't know. Me? Okay, you're in trouble now.
Emily? Charlie? You look different.
Yeah, I got it clean, because it's later.
Oh,
They worked.
good job, dear.
Today's high temperature is 8 degrees above normal.
Experts are warning it.
Don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the good girl you always have to be. Conceal, don't feel, don't let them know. Well, now they know. Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, let it go. Don't always slam the door. I don't care what they're going to say. Cold never bothered me anyway.
This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of NFL Productions is prohibited.
Is tonight finally the night for 61-year-old Andy Reid, who spent 14 years as the head coach of the Eagles, got his team to the Super Bowl. Super Bowl 39, lost to Tom Brady and the New England Patriots, or will it be Kyle Shanahan in his third year with the 49ers, securing the 6th Super Bowl win for San Francisco? Pass is caught by Bourne. And he is out of bounds near midfield, and they're going to mark him at the Kansas City 49, shoved out by Ward after a gain of 16.
It looked to me like Bourne just kind of ad-libbed a little bit right there. He's running a pivot route, China route on the outside, and he realizes the coverage in front, throws Garoppolo off a little bit, but because he had time in the pocket, Bourne is able to uncover himself, and Garoppolo finds him. That's a pretty good ad-lib job by those two players.
Garoppolo has it batted into the air, and it falls to the ground. Chris Jones gets another. This is the stadium where Joe Montana found John Taylor in Super Bowl 23 to beat the Cincinnati Bengals 20-16 with a game hanging in the balance. And now it's not Montana, it's Jimmy Garoppolo, who was traded to the 49ers from the Patriots in 2017, trying to make his mark in Super Bowl history. Pass is nearly picked by Kendall Fuller as he came flashing through.
Yeah, Jimmy Garoppolo is really fortunate there. As Fuller, he reads it the entire way. He knows he's getting help on the inside, and that could have very easily have been intercepted.
And Chris Jones got a little piece of that pass as it sailed past the line. Now 3rd down and 10. Garoppolo airs it out. Sanders downfield is overthrown. And now with 1:33 left, it's 4th and 10.
I tell you, he had him too, Joe. He got in behind him. It's not what Kansas City wanted, but Emmanuel Sanders, he gets by Ward, and Fenton, they're trying to double him on the outside, but yeah, just overshot it. So now 4th and 10. I think this is the right decision, too. The 49ers, they have all 3 timeouts. They're going to have to make a stop either way. See what they can do. If they don't pick it up, defense is going to have to come out and make something happen.
Play clock is... They're going to let the play go. It's not going to matter as Garoppolo now has it knocked incomplete. Clark was there and had pressure for the Kansas City defense. That was awfully close to delay a game, and there is a flag down, but that happened during the play.
Rolling on the field, the quarterback was in the grass. Therefore, the play is dead. There is no illegal touching. 1st down, Kansas City.
Kansas City takes over on downs with 1:25 left.
You see the pressure that Kansas City brings, and they get to him, and just no chance whatsoever. And Garoppolo just trying to make something happen there on 4th down. But now, with the 3 timeouts, there is still a chance. But it's up to this defense now.
That'll go down as a sack for Frank Clark. Traded to the Chiefs from Seattle. That's his 5th of this postseason. Handoff here. Damian Williams plows ahead on 1st down. Timeout taken by the 49ers after a gain of 4. Let's go back to that 4th and 10 play and watch the play clock in the background.
Yeah, they'll normally look at that, Joe. The official, when it hits 0, then they look to see if the ball is being snapped, and that was not the case.
Yeah, that was a little longer than normal. Mike?
Well, I think, we're looking at it in super slow motion. We looked at here at regular speed, and you can see the back judge moving forward. He's going to get ready to call it, but by the time he sees the clock turn 0, then by the time he then looks to the ball, it's already being snapped. Those are that little acceptable time frame in real time where you don't have a foul.
They would have shut that play down, obviously. Now 2nd and 6. Williams makes a cut and will roll into the end zone for the touchdown. No flags.
Take a look and make sure that he didn't step out, which clearly he does not. Anthony Sherman, the fullback, he's the one who really helped secure the edge. A bad angle, and it's good night. San Francisco.
38 yards for Damian Williams. And the Chiefs now with 3 straight fourth-quarter touchdown drives. To lead by 11. Coming up next, the Amazon postgame show featuring the Vince Lombardi Trophy and Disney Parks MVP Award presentations. Chiefs can taste it. Andy Reid has been at this a long time, 21 years as a head coach in the NFL. He's been with Kansas City now for 7. He has the most career wins of any coach in history without a Super Bowl victory. And he's a minute 12 away from delivering the Hunt family and the Kansas City Chiefs their second Super Bowl win 50 years after their first.
Pretty good stuff. Patrick Mahomes, we talked about it. He was not on his game, was not playing his best football. Had back-to-back interceptions and comes off of those to lead his team to 3 straight touchdown drives.
In just over 5 minutes. Patrick Mahomes, this after the touchdown, hugs. Chiefs able to exhale. Power and Light District back in Kansas City going crazy with those great Chiefs and sports fans. Still 2 timeouts left for the 49ers, but down by 11. Garoppolo gets hit. The ball comes out. Looked like an incomplete pass, but they let them play on. Pressured by Frank Clark, who just got the sack previously. And it looked like an incomplete pass.
Yeah, I sure thought it was. Let's take a look at it. It's good that... yeah. So, yeah, it's a forward pass. A good job by these officials letting it play out. And Garoppolo just trying to buy some time and let those guys get down the field where he can try to make a play. But you mentioned Andy Reid, Joe, and one of the most respected and most liked guys in all of football and really the history of the game. And there's so many people that have been touched by him and what he has meant to him. I know his players love him. They loved him in Philadelphia. They loved him when he was coaching in Green Bay, and they certainly loved him in Kansas City. And he turned this program around.
Second down.
In the very first year. I know there's a lot of people really happy for him to, short of some miracle happening, to come away with a Super Bowl win.
They did make the announcement that that last play was an incomplete pass, not a fumble. That Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl IV winning team, 10 members of that team ended up in the Hall of Fame. 17 total from the Chiefs and the Vikings that met at Tulane Stadium. But how many players have come and gone? Great players, great coaches for the Chiefs that have not been able to taste this moment. This is picked. Kendall Fuller up to get it. And that will end this game with under a minute to go. Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs now with 3 straight postseason wins after trailing by 10 or more points. And Andy Reid gets to celebrate with his team. Timeout taken by Kyle Shanahan of the 49ers. This moment belongs to Kansas City, the Chiefs, Andy Reid, the Hunt family. But how about the job done on the other sideline? A team that won 4 games last year. The #1 seed getting to the Super Bowl and coming up short. And Kyle Shanahan's 3rd year as the head man with San Francisco.
Well, these are tough endings when you're not able to win the last game of the season. You've had such a great year to get to this point. This was a great season by San Francisco. A lot to be proud of, but it will be hard for them to look at it that way after this game. It'll take some time, but for the Kansas City Chiefs, hats off to them, and the man known as Big Red is going to be a Super Bowl champ.
Big Red just called his stud 3rd-year quarterback Patrick Mahomes, the reigning MVP, over to the sideline. Great quarterbacks win big games. Patrick Mahomes was bottled up most of the night.
Yeah, everybody in the chat, we're gonna raid somebody and spam !raid. Guys, we're gonna raid somebody.
We'll walk out of here winners of Super Bowl 54.
I want everybody to spam !raid in this chat. I'm typing the link in the chat right now, guys.
Mahomes tries to take as much time off the clock as he can.
I want everybody to go to this channel and spam #raid. Cairo Raid, guys. Can I really not click this? Cairo Raid. In his chat. Oh wait, what?
Looks like Andy Reid will eventually use his first time out.
Here, I'll still show you the game.
The Kansas City Chiefs, Clark Hunt, 54 years old, not yet 5 when the Chiefs won Super Bowl 4. Brett Veach, their 42-year-old general manager. Norma Hunt, the widow of
Yo,
the late great
all of you spam Cairo Raid in his chat.
who founded this team as the Dallas Texans. Moved to Kansas City in 1963. Super Bowl 4 at the end of the 69 season.
I want all of you to spam Cairo Raid.
70.
Cairo Raid, guys, in this chat.
Sammy Reid, the wife of Andy Reid, celebrating. 5 seconds remain. And
Guys, spam Cairo Raid in his chat right here. Spam Cairo Raid right here, guys. In his chat, spam Cairo Raid. Cairo Raid in his chat right there. Cairo Raid. Guys, I'm gonna be doing more of these streams, guys. Cairo Raid.
Our Super Bowl champions here in Miami as they win it here in Super Bowl 54.
I want all of you to go to his stream and say Cairo Raid. Yo, I just want to say thank you guys so much for the support. But guys, I'm gonna be ending the stream, but wait, let me just finish this here. Let's just finish this. We're gonna do a big raid on him, guys. You adding me on Snap? Alright. Yeah, guys, obviously you're adding me on Snap and underscore clips.
Kansas City outscored San Francisco 21-0 over the last 6 minutes. And standing by with Andy Reid is Chris Myers.
That's quite a see. First, congratulations. An emotional moment for you.
Let's go. Let's go.
Stay here for a second. You waited. You're 24. You're a Super Bowl champ. Kansas City's waited 50 years. Must have felt like 100 for you.
I want to hear the question.
Yeah, it was great. It was great, man.
Worth the wait.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Love this guy right here, man.
Yes, sir.
And all those guys that came before, love you too, man. This is what it's all about. What a great team, great coaches.
You added me?
Appreciate every bit of it.
And let me just ask you, at age 24, to be a Super Bowl champ, you two have a unique relationship when you're down with 9 minutes to go, down 10. I mean, you again, double-digit comeback. What's magical about you guys working together?
Yeah, I mean, we never lost faith. I think that's the biggest thing. Everybody on this team, no one had their head down. And we believed in each other, and that's what we preached all year long. And we got this guy right here to get us here, and we found a way to get it in the end.
Yeah, and the hurry-up offense, was that your idea or his to go to that at that point? I know the score was one thing, but boy, things clicked.
Down by a couple scores, you got to jump in it. So.
Yeah, we had to jump in it, like you said, and defense got some big stops for us, and we found a way to win it in the end.
Yeah, and Patrick, you had to overcome after not having any interceptions in your postseason. I mean, you go over and bounce back from that.
Yeah, I mean, Coach Reid told me out there, both of them, to keep firing, keep believing in your eyes, keep throwing it. And he gives me the confidence to go out there no matter what I do, and we worked out well in the end.
We saw a lot of emotion from you throughout the game, and you were very calm, but now you could afford to be emotional.
Well, I'm good, man. I'm good. My heart's racing. I'm getting older, man. I can't let it race too fast.
And your better half, Tammy, forgive me, Mrs. Reid. All right, he's been okay through this?
He has been calm as a cucumber.
Thanks, Patrick. Good luck to you, sir.
He's just like it's another day.
I'll let you get up on stage. Congratulations.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Andy Reid able to eventually make his way toward midfield. Patrick Mahomes doing the same. And the wait is over for Andy Reid, and you can just tell with that post-game interview what kind of a young man Patrick Mahomes is. They not only have a superstar player, but they have an unbelievable young man to call their hero back in Kansas City, and the NFL will latch on to number 15.
Boy, and they should, and they have, and they will continue to do so. And you know, he is now the face of our league, and rightfully so. And we've got a lot of great players in our league that represent themselves well, represent our game exceptionally well. But we're going to be watching him and his exploits for a long time, and it's been awesome following him for the last 2 years. Congratulations, Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs, Andy Reid, the Hunt family. Been a long time coming, and I know it feels good for everyone.
Andy Reid referenced it, so we'll show you some of the faces, give you some of the names of those who have played for this great organization since winning Super Bowl IV, whether it's Marty Schottenheimer, late great Derek Thomas, Dante Hall, Will Shields, Priest Holmes, Tony Gonzalez, so many. That's just literally to name a few. And you know they are enjoying every bit of this as well. Chris Myers is standing by with Frank Clark.
All right, well, congratulations. You're sweaty. You had that sack that pretty much sealed it. Just talk about controlling the running game and taking care of Garoppolo.
Man, they had a very complex running game. You seen that early on in the game, man. That's averaging like 10 yards a carry almost. man, the different mixtures of the attacks, the motions, and them using 19 and on those reverses and stuff like that. It's hard, man, to defend, but we stayed down. Second half, we came out, made our adjustments, and specifically fourth quarter, they ain't do nothing. Yeah, we knew going into the fourth quarter what we had to do to stop that, and that's what we did.
Yo, everybody in my stream. Okay, we're gonna do another raid on here. But I need everybody in the stream to say hashtag Cairo Raid. I need everybody to say hashtag Cairo Raid. And also subscribe to him. Subscribe to him. And spam hashtag Cairo Raid in his chat.
Have faith, man. Have faith to the last second. All right. And that's what we did.
Thanks, Frank. We're going to give Frank his own show. And I saw you lose kind of your cool.
I want all of you to go to his stream and spam hashtag Cairo Raid in his chat.
After that, you shut him down. What was going on? Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger, by the way.
For me, man, we've been preaching all year, man, that
everybody right now go to his stream and put hashtag Cairo Raid.
I feel like we let those guys kind of, get back in it, and but I was proud of our defense, the way we responded, man, coming out there, 2 drives in a row and stopping those guys, and then ending it with an interception.
Yeah, first team in NFL history to come from being down double digit in 3 postseason games and win. So you're a Super Bowl champion, and I guess I can ask, was there doubt at all? I know you got Patrick Mahomes over there, but down 10 with 9 minutes or under 9 minutes to go.
We had zero doubt. And that's actually what I was screaming the whole night, man. We had such a good season, right? We prepared so well, these last 2 weeks, and I knew we were ready, right? Like, we just need to move on to the next play, believe in the next play, and we were able to do that. I'm so grateful and happy for Coach Reed.
Yeah, it was an emotional moment. 50 years KC win. Big for you, LSU, too. All right, have a good one. Tyrann Mathieu. All right, back up to Joe.
All right, Tyrann, the second-team All-Pro player this year. And as Steve Spagnuolo, his defensive coordinator, said, Tyrann Mathieu changed the culture the minute he walked through the door. Amazon postgame show and a special episode of The Masked Singer is coming up. 31-20 the final. Kansas City, Super Bowl champs.
For me, Eli Manning, that was my last football season. For you, your last Sunday with your football family for 30 long weeks. Or was it? What if we all huddled for one more Sunday? Not as fans, but as volunteers, to give back to the communities we live in.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, sweetie.
I just beat the dungeon.
Nice.
So where do I go next?
You remember the village where you started?
Maid Village?
Yeah, go back there.
Thanks, Dad.
How about another game when I get home?
Oh, yeah. Welcome home. Come on, let's play.
How was
work?
school? Okay, I got it.
Okay.
Catching up on our day? That's my way to play. Nintendo Switch.
No one likes to feel stuck, boxed in, or held back, especially by something like your cloud. It's a problem, but the IBM Cloud is different. It's open and flexible enough to manage all your apps and data securely, anywhere, across all your clouds. So it can help take on anything, from rebooking flights on the fly to restocking shelves on
Not a problem, guys.
without getting in your way.
We really don't like fast food? We do not like fast food.
Burger King disguised their Whopper as a fancy burger.
It tastes like it was right off the grill.
This definitely reminds me of a high-quality burger that my dad would put on the grill and put in my hand as a kid.
What if I told you just ate a Whopper from Burger King? Oh my God.
I'm surprised it was Burger King because I liked it, and it was really good.
This has changed my entire perception of Burger King.
100% beef, no flavors or colors from artificial sources. Try the Whopper in the 2 for $6 deal. Your way better.
Don't get caught in the cold. Call Airco Service, the company you know.
I've heard 5G is going to be fast, but will I get a signal when I need it?
Coming soon, U.S. Cellular 5G. A more powerful network that stays connected without interruption. So you get the nonstop service you need that works seamlessly from outdoors to indoors and never misses a beat, even in a crowd.
5G that works where I want. Now that's fair.
Unlimited data starts at $30 per month. It's the best value in wireless. Just $30 per month. So switch today. U.S. Cellular. Choose fair.
Local news matters. When you watch Fox 23 News at 9 and 10, you get more local stories about issues that affect people here in Green Country.
This neighborhood behind this road closed sign
is a mud pit.
With more live reports right now as we take you to where news is happening.
You can see the investigators are still out here at the scene right now.
More of what you need to know to be prepared for tomorrow. Could see some 70-mile-per-hour winds, 1.5-inch hail.
For more local news that matters than any other station,
Watch Fox 23 News at 9 and 10.
Osage Casino, Oklahoma's premier destination for gaming and entertainment.
Oh, hell yeah.
And it's boom, drop top. America demanded change.
Donald Trump wins the presidency.
And change is what we got. Under President Trump, America is stronger, safer, and more prosperous than ever before.
Best wage growth I think we've seen in almost a decade. Unemployment rate sinking to a 49-year low.
Unemployment for African Americans, it fell to a new low.
Unemployment for Hispanics hit an all-time record low.
And ladies and gentlemen, the best is yet to come. I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
Welcome to the Amazon postgame.
Well, the celebration continues. Andy Reid wins his 222nd game on 2/2/20, and is the one that finally made him a Super Bowl winning coach. As we welcome you to the Amazon postgame show, we'll get you to the trophy presentation. The Vince Lombardi Trophy will be presented to the Chiefs for the first time since 1970 in just a moment. But real quick here, Michael Strahan, this is a team we've seen in all postseason down double digits. In the fourth quarter, they come back and win.
Well, you know, being down double digit looked dire. But at every point in the football game, you have to decide, are we going to do whatever it takes to try to get this done? And they decided to do it. You see, they just took the momentum back from the 49ers and never let their foot off the gas.
So now they are Super Bowl champions. It's time for the presentation of the Vince Lombardi Trophy. To begin the ceremonies, let's get it up to the public address announcer, Alan Roach.
As the NFL concludes its celebration of the 100th season, please direct your attention to the field for the presentation of the Vince Lombardi Trophy.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. City of Miami, thank you so much. Hard Rock, what a great stadium, what a great game. Congratulations to both of these teams, the Chiefs and the 49ers. Now, to present the Vince Lombardi Trophy for the world champion Kansas City Chiefs, Commissioner Roger Goodell.
What a night. What a way to end the 100th season. Clark and Norma, I know how much this trophy means to the Hunt family and your fans. What a credible performance. We're so proud of you. You are going to take this trophy home after 50 years to your great fans. You are Super Bowl champions. Congratulations to your entire organization. Coach Reid, all your great players. Congratulations.
Thank you, Commissioner Clark. There you go, Norma, give it a kick. Go ahead. Clark. Sometimes it's just hard to imagine how good this can feel, but waiting 50 years, this has to be most unbelievable feeling for you, your family, and of course the Kansas City Chiefs.
It sure is, Terry. Thank you so much. It's a beautiful trophy, and I can't think of a better conclusion to the 100th season of the NFL than receiving this trophy. I'm so happy for our players, coaches, and fans, and especially Andy Reid. Nobody deserves this trophy more than Andy Reid. And I want to thank the Lord for blessing our family with all these incredible people who helped us bring this championship home. To the Chiefs Kingdom, you guys are world champions once again. Woo!
Congratulations, Norman. Andy Reid. Andy, come here, bud. Huh? What? Well. Win 222 is kind of special.
Man alive, how great is that? Huh? Hey, how about those Chiefs?
Andy, this game was tied at 10 apiece, and I said, where are the fireworks? I went inside at halftime. I said, they're going to open this thing up in the second half. You did in the fourth quarter. What major changes did you have to have 3 straight drives in the fourth quarter and score touchdowns?
Hey, Pat Mahomes and all of his boys, our defense, taking care of business, the coaches, man. a great job of keeping things right at the right time. I mean, it was a beautiful thing. You've been here a couple times.
I have, but I'll tell you what, you're a fan favorite. God bless you. What a wonderful day to get 222.
I appreciate it.
All right, now bring me the Patrick Holmes guy. Oh, yeah, I know you. Come over here, Patrick. Come around. Okay. First question to you, it's an easy one. You're the MVP of Super Bowl 54. Where are you going?
Something I've wanted to say my whole life. I'm going to Disney World.
Can I go with you?
Yeah, everybody.
Patrick, this wasn't your kind of game in the first half. What was it they were doing that was preventing you from being aggressive and going down the field? That's what I expected, but I didn't see it.
Yeah, I mean, they have an amazing defense. I mean, one of the best defenses that I've went up against in my career so far. And so we weren't executing at a high enough level. When you play a defense like that, you're not going to have success. So I'm just glad our guys kept fighting and we found a way to get it in the end.
This is just an unusual way to win football games. 2 playoff games you had to come from behind twice at 10 points, once at 24 points against Houston. Now tonight down 20-10. You turn it on in the fourth quarter, 3 straight drives. What is it about you and this team that allows you to do that?
It's this team. We have heart. I mean, that's just from day one. Coach pushes us to be the best people that we can be, and we never give up. And I think those guys around us, the leaders that we have on this team, they have that mindset that we never give up, and we're going to fight until the end.
Well, congratulations. The youngest player ever to be MVP in the league and the youngest player to be MVP in Super Bowl. Both of those, that's amazing record. Congratulations, young man.
Thank you, Kansas City. We did it, baby.
Kurt Menefee, these Chiefs aren't very happy, so I'll just throw it back over to you, buddy.
Patrick Mahomes, Disney Parks has decided to honor you with a generous contribution to Make-A-Wish in the amount of $1 million. And Mahomes, we've got another surprise for you. Nathaniel, the Make-A-Wish kid, is here in the stadium and will be joining you in the parade at Walt Disney World on Monday. Congratulations to Nathaniel, Patrick Mahomes, and this Kansas City Chiefs team that Howie Long we saw bounce back again. And I think America got a little bit of an example of why Andy Reid is so beloved, and also why people are so impressed with a young guy in Patrick Mahomes with their presence there on the podium.
Well, the sky's the limit for Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. With a quarterback who's this good, this young, and with talent around him, and a coach who's that creative, this might be the first of many stops in the playoffs and potentially other Super Bowls. And I think, as we mentioned in the pregame, I think his impact on young quarterbacks will be similar to that of Steph Curry's on young guards around the country.
Yo, guys.